It's Sunday, and here we are back again to talk more football. I tell you what, I don't care what season it is. Oh, condolences to the Warriors. They lost to the Lakers. How is that even possible?
I'm happy.
I'm
Sorry.
not happy. I'm a
Who would have
Warriors
thought?
fan.
I mean, if the Warriors are going to lose, I think not to LA or Philly. Okay, anyway, this is fine. They'll still get the record this year. They got four more losses they can afford to. But looking at the situation coming up with the free agents, oh man, there's all kind of arguments to go along with that. I mean, hey, Andre,
Hello?
Yo,
dude, you know what? Give me your free agents list, man, so I can argue with you about yours because my free agent list has changed too much in the last few days.
uh,
Who's on your free agency? Who's on your most wanted list?
well, there was a guard from the Browns that's going. I can't remember what his name was. I was
Sean
looking
Smith.
into it. Well, Sean Smith definitely, but there's a guard, a right guard, and we do need a guard.
You know what? Because I was only looking at the center and Alex Mack. I was looking at Alex Mack, but have they got another guy that's a free agent from the Browns?
hmm
Alex Mack.
I missed that. Yeah, I was looking at Alex Mack, but he's a center. Is that what you're talking about?
I don't think so.
No, you
he's
got
the
another
only
guy.
one.
Well, they just paid a tackle a bunch of money, and then they also have there's a guard that was up, I think, and I was looking at him.
Hey, okay, but Andre, what do you like about him? Did he stand out last year?
I mean they demolished us, and we need an offensive line.
You can't use that as an example. Everybody demolished us. Even teams that suck demolished us as far as that goes.
Yeah, but we do need an offensive line,
Yeah, yeah.
and we need a solid offensive line. We haven't had that. I mean, we had an okay offensive line in the Harbaugh year.
True.
They weren't anything. The one person that was like, wow, he can really play was Staley.
Yeah. Hey, listen,
But
Andre, I tell you what though, you got
guys
this
hear
guy
me?
from the Browns. How about this guy's name is hard to
Yeah,
pronounce
you guys hear me?
from the Baltimore Ravens. Khaleesi, Kelechi, and his last name Osmel. So is it Kalechi Osmele, something like that? This
Khaleesi?
dude is huge. Remember last year when we tried to get in on the Ravens? We played the Ravens. We couldn't get on Joe Flacco. I noticed those guys are huge, massive.
hear
Our
me?
guys are struggling to get past them.
What's up?
So get him, and we're talking stop the defensive rush.
That's just we really got to fix that line. I think what we do is with the free agency, we fix our offensive line.
Yeah.
We might pick up like the dude Sean Smith. Is that who I'm thinking of?
Yeah, Sean Smith from the Chiefs.
Yeah, we pick up him.
Got it.
But
Yeah.
but for the most part, I think we should focus on the offensive line, and then with the draft, I think we focus on other skill players like maybe
Defense.
quarterback, maybe a couple
He said-
defensive
He
players.
said, like he really wants to say, I want Jared Goff. Go ahead, say it.
I do want golf, but I don't know if that's a for sure what's going to happen. Because I don't think Cap's going to want to play.
Yeah, that's, even if he does, I wonder if the locker room situation, that's another week, though. All right, and, Otter, let me go to Abe Perez and see what's on his list, and we'll come back to you.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey, bro, hey, man, did I see you on the comments section?
Yeah, I've been doing that for a while. I
Yeah.
love your show, man. You're the man on this.
Thanks,
I
bro.
would love for the 49ers to get Mac from the Browns,
Yeah.
and we could move this guy from the center to the other side because I like that kid we drafted in the 7th round. I forget his name, Brown.
Oh,
Big
Trent?
boy. I mean, he's
Oh, man.
bad.
Alex, don't
I
worry
like
about that, man. I know they're gonna work. They're gonna make him work, man. Just get him more experience. The dude's arms are extremely long. Already a big
oh,
asset. He's got that
I
size. You can't
love
get
it.
around him. He's perfect, man. They're gonna work him.
Oh yeah, I love it. But in the first round of the draft, I prefer that linebacker, Jack, man. We need linebackers in there. If we can
I
get him in the first, I'll be happy.
agree. I really agree. But I can tell you what, Alex, man, there's a big problem with that because two teams I know for sure are going after him. You know,
Yeah, that's true.
so
But you know
that's really
what?
scary. Because
You know what it
Dallas
is?
Cowboys. Go
Money
ahead.
talks, baby. Money talks.
I know, huh? But you know what? But in the draft, it doesn't work like that, though. So, that's why I'm saying if we're gonna get Myles Jack, it's gonna have to be a lucky situation for us, really lucky,
I'm
because
telling
that's
you,
coming
because
down 7 spots, and we're talking about probably the #1 linebacker this year, as far as the draft and as far as credentials go. Because there's Reggie Ragland, there's a whole lot of guys, and there's Jalen Smith, who would have been money, but the
but
leg
you
is
know what?
finished, man. He may never be the same.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, San Diego wants to trade down. I
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
come on, with
See,
just 2 spots, we could move up.
that's three
I mean, we
spots.
give up a first. Don't give up a second. I mean, we got a couple of threes, so give up one of those and maybe a six or something.
You know what? I wonder what Trent's going to do. Trent may throw bodies in, because you figure there's a few guys on our team that they probably don't want back, so they're going to say, listen, I give you my third round pick and blah blah blah. You know?
Watch it, put your
I'll
mind
be
on it.
happy.
Yes, I
You're like,
think that's what's going to happen actually.
I think
But
we should pick up Jalen second round.
and because there's no risk, right? Because if
Yeah.
as many draft picks as we got, depends on what they do in free agency, because that's what's going to determine how they draft. You pick up the right pieces in free agency, and you can draft guys like Jalen Smith in the second round because if he heals up and comes back to normal, oh wait,
Yeah.
Tell me
He's gonna
about
be
it.
awesome.
It's gonna be
Him next,
crazy.
God,
him right next to Bowman. That's going to be an unstoppable duo.
ain't gonna
That's
happen
going to
until
be just.
ain't gonna happen until 2017 though. He won't be healed up next year at all.
Hey
So
man, I'll wait.
yeah, I know, huh?
I,
Eh,
I don't think he's gonna come in the second round. I mean, somebody's gonna end up picking him up, but not in the second round. I don't think so.
when do you think you can pick him
Somebody,
up?
somebody got to be desperate for him in the second round.
Trent, you know how he is. The worse the
Huh?
guys, the worse the guys hurt, the more Trent likes him.
When do you see him going?
Second round, man. Second round.
Third
When do you,
round at the
when
latest, he won't be there past. If he goes to the second round, the Hawks will pick him up. I just know it, man. Even
Oh
the
man, I
also
don't even mention them. I live over here in Orange, New Jersey. Giants and Jets fan. Down the block, I got 3 Seattle fans. Man, I hate those suckers with all my heart. And I
Yeah.
told them, sure run it in the 1 yard line. Good job, guys. Good job.
Hey, you know what? You sell. I got a cousin out of Louisiana. You and him talk just alike. You got relatives in Louisiana?
Nah, brother, I don't have any. I mean, my family's either in the Bronx, Puerto Rico. I mean, we're all over, but not down there. We're not that far.
I can hear the Puerto Rican.
Cool.
Yeah.
Hey, let's see what Emilio's got to say. Emilio, check it in. Emilio,
What's up, Rumba?
we woke Emilio up, man.
Oh shit, I was sleeping. Shit, no, I work late nights.
Man, I love the background. The room is set up, bruh.
Shit, no, I've always had it. I never sit in front of it.
Who you
He's
got?
always
Who
on
you
the
got,
move.
who you got coming in the free agency next week, man? Because we got to be careful about not overpaying people, but we got to have guys that have effect and impact. Emilio, I know you, man. You got some good choices. Who you got, man?
All right, hey man, who's our GM, man?
I know.
I can't let this go.
We got to
Hey,
work around
more.
him, even if we have to send him a list. You know what I'm saying?
Shit, just send him a list. I think he'll just throw the shit away. He wouldn't even glance at it.
Who do you like?
Yeah. I like Smith from the Chiefs. There was a few potential guys that I think we would like, but it's just it all like I said, Trent hasn't spent no money in free agency in a couple of years. He's gone cheap, which is lucky. The only actually good player that I can remember he get is cheap and was good is Bethea. Every time we get a player from
Oh,
free
yeah.
agency, it's
I agree.
just
Torrey Smith was pretty solid.
Oh yeah, well yeah,
Yeah, Torrey was good, but they just haven't used him.
What?
Well,
Yeah,
he
that's
hasn't
another
had
thing.
time
Like I
to
said,
throw him it.
They gotta use him. I'll tell you that. They're gonna use him now.
Well, I agree with that. I tell you guys something else too. It's Sharice Wright. I will never forgive Trent for Sharice Wright. That was the
see
most
what I mean?
ridiculous signing of all time. He's had a few, but Sharice Wright has got to be number one. They brought him in, paid him all that money, made him sit down. I knew he was going to get beat out in camp. The hell did he do that for? Oh,
Well,
Trent.
Well, Reggie Bush.
Oh
Oh,
my God!
You also got
Another terrible
Jerome.
pick.
You also got Jerome Simpson,
Ooh.
who can't catch the
Just
ball
a
to
little
save his
bit.
life.
It's
can't-
like he
can't
ties these
catch the
guys
ball
up. He
to
doesn't
save
even
his life.
think about it. He just brings them in and says, "Here, let me give you $2 million. Let me
This-
sign you up for not 1 year, but 2 years."
I could probably catch more balls than
Yeah,
Jerome Simpson,
I thought he was better than that. He used to be.
and I can't catch that good. I was a running back like in Pee Wee. I wasn't a wide receiver.
I know none's more balls than Jerome Simpson.
Norm, come on in, man.
What's up, Norm?
I'm here. Hey, what's up? What's going on? We talking about free agencies, right?
We talk about free agents, Norm, and who do you think ought to be a free agent? Who can help us out, Norm?
Janoris Jenkins, may not believe it or not, but it was the toss up between him and Jermaine Johnson on who was going to get the franchise tag in LA.
Mm-hmm.
So whoever lost out, would be a good pickup for over here.
Yeah,
Oh,
Janoris,
yeah.
I understand he's become a better citizen. You're right.
I would love for him.
And also O lineman from the Ravens, Asameli. I don't know if I'm saying this right. I don't know if I'm saying his name
I
right.
just got
He
you
brought
talking
that
about
up.
him. You're right. You know what? Doesn't matter. I know who you're talking about. Osemele.
I can't even say
Asameli,
that.
I'm gonna let him come on the team and do something and protect our quarterback, whatever it is.
Dude is huge. I
Real
remember
talk.
we couldn't get to Flacco last year when we played the Ravens. I was noticing him. The Ravens have the biggest offensive line I've ever seen in my life. I didn't really realize they were that big until this past season.
Yeah, he was good.
wasn't
but
Davey
he's
on the
talking-
Ravens? My bad.
Huh?
Wasn't Davey on the wasn't Davey on the Ravens before
No,
we
no,
got
no,
him?
no. It's funny you mentioned Devi. Norm, hold on. Let me bring it right back to you. It's funny you mentioned Devi. Devi is like the guy who Tom Brady quoted as being Tom Brady got all over him. Devi almost had everybody believing that Tom Brady was finished. So no, Devi came over from New England, and why in hell do you guys know we extended his contract?
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Oh
what
my
the hell?
God.
Hey, what are you doing?
What's that one guy? What was the one guy that was on the Ravens that we had got? Because I know we had got a lineman from the Ravens.
I didn't know
I can't remember who it was.
I didn't know we got anybody from the Ravens.
Yeah, me neither.
I don't remember either. I don't remember that.
Me
Wasn't the last like when we picked up all those linemen with
Brandon
Taylor and all
Tuck?
them. I think it was somebody. If
If you're talking about you're talking about Pears, Eric Pears. Pears brought his sorry ass over from Buffalo.
well, I know he
man.
came from Buffalo.
The worst.
They're talking about Alex Boone might be going to the Bills.
Oh, Lord have mercy.
Let him go.
Lord
let him
have
go.
mercy.
But I
think this is just like the most ideal predictions for free agents. But
I don't get it. Like, you go and let Alex Boone go, but keep Michael Wilhoit and Jordan Devy. Like, what's going on up there in the front office? Like,
they're gone. They gotta be gone.
No, Andre, did you read? They gave them. They call them.
tendered.
Yeah, they tendered.
Tenders.
Yeah, they've been tendered.
They've been chicken tendered, man, and that's cold, man. I'm hot about that.
Which worries me. Which worries me that means they're not going to be looking for a linebacker in the draft. And they're but wait a minute. Here's my theory. I do believe that Laurinaitis. I think James Laurinaitis will be approached. Guys, here's the thing I say. James Laurinaitis and Navarro Bowman as linebackers. That's incredible experience and high talent.
Mm-hmm.
We can
I like
win
that.
combination.
Yeah, that'd be clean.
Laurinaitis for 2 years. That's all. He ain't that old yet. 2 solid years. We can get to the Super Bowl with those two.
Trey Mason
Yeah.
just got arrested.
Who?
Trey Mason. from the
Who
Rams.
from LA?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I guess he had weed on him.
Is there,
I like the
oh.
cornerback
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
No, Trey. If he got caught with weed, he's finished, man. The Lakers. Now I've got Lakers over mine. The 49ers are not going to sign Trey.
Oh wow. Vernon Davis says he wants to play for 5 more years.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let me
Who
check
cares?
my phones, man. He
And
did
do
not,
what?
did he
Just
say
be
we got
standing on
Nick
the
there?
sidelines?
He did not say Vernon Davis.
Yeah,
Who's Vernon Davis?
Did somebody else hear him say Vernon Davis?
Who's Vernon Davis?
Yeah, he's gonna
Does
be
he
a
play for the
cheerleader.
Lakers? Does he play for the Lakers?
Vernon Davis says he wants to play in the NFL for 4 or 5 more years.
He's dreaming.
As the mascot?
for Denver.
As the Broncos
That's right.
mascot, right?
I have no.
Is it funny thing? Vernon Davis hasn't played for
He's
the
gonna come
last.
back and
He would make a great mascot, though. I mean, he can run. He'd make a great mascot for the Broncos. Like, awesome.
Vernon Davis
Awesome.
hasn't played for the last 2 years, so why would he want to play 5 more? Norm, you know what? We cut you off, man. Finish up. You got any more people you want to
don't
add to the
worry.
free agent list?
I mean, hey, I'm just chiming in. Like, this is some awesome stuff. Like, the things that I've heard in the free agency that have just been killing me, other than Devi and Will Hoyt being tendered. Like, I wanted to choke somebody
I know.
up in the front office when I heard about that.
That's money they could have used on somebody else.
Yeah, like, I mean, they beat, like, that man, Devi beat Cap and Gapper to the ground. Like, I mean, and everybody was just running through him. He was like the Jonathan Martin of 2015. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all remember that, right?
Oh, I do.
Or y'all,
Yeah.
y'all forgot about.
I was so delighted. I was looking forward to seeing him walking this year because they put a camera shot on Jonathan Martin when they let him go. I was looking for that to be Devian Paris this year. I think there was a times when Jonathan Martin or Devian Paris, I think they turned around and tackled Cap a couple of times themselves just to
I
save
just
the
don't-
defense of trouble.
I just don't have no idea what Trent's doing right now. Like, I mean, I'm seeing all these other teams, you know, they're getting these good names, you know, they franchise tagging these good players, you know, and I'm looking to see on my phone what the Niners do good. Like, nothing. Like, nada.
Okay,
Our GM.
this is Devi's 3rd year. Maybe they think he has potential. Maybe he's just young and stupid right now. Maybe they'll straighten him out in another year or so.
Potential for what?
They say his technique is good. They say he's very smart, but he just can't beat nobody. Maybe he doesn't have grown man strength yet or something. Wyatt, what do you got going on, man?
What's up, Brombo?
Hey, you, man.
Yeah, no, I thought that was a huge mistake, tendering Devi. I don't know what Baalke was thinking on that one. That was bad.
I don't even know what tendering
It
is.
wasn't.
Well, who do you like instead better, Wyatt?
As far as who we tendered,
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, anybody you want to add besides the questionable tenders, who would you like to bring in as a free agent? Who's the top of your wish list?
Of course, Malik Jackson.
Yeah.
You know, defensive tackle, Olivier Vernon from the Dolphins would be nice. Those are like they're everyone's top 2, but like those are like the true difference makers in my mind.
See, that's what worries me
brought
about those
him over.
guys. You know why? Because that's what worries me. Because those guys are going to ask for top dollar.
They're
Because
yeah.
they're going to say, no matter what you say to them, I offer you a $15 million contract per year. Oh, man, you must be kidding, man. Call me back when you're serious. Because
Right.
everybody's after them. They're hot demand, and it's worrisome.
Yeah,
I
and
know,
Baalke always
I know
tries
the
to get the
Niners
most
gotta
for
either
Luis.
overpay somebody. They're gonna end up overpaying somebody.
Maybe restructure Torrey's deal or something because he's getting paid a lot.
Why?
That
Why'd
ain't
you?
gonna happen.
But why'd
You
you?
know he ain't gonna do it. He ain't gonna do it.
Nah, he ain't gonna do it.
Wait,
no.
but why'd you pick Torrey of all people, though? I mean, that's pretty funny. Did you pick Torrey? Well, now, how come why Torrey?
Yeah, I like Torrey.
Do you feel he's getting paid too much? I mean, restructure his contract?
No, I mean last season was bad on a whole, so I feel like Kelly will probably make him, play a lot better this year in the system he implements.
More than likely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Torrey.
Yeah.
He was our most
They didn't
expensive
use
free
him.
agent acquisition of all in franchise history.
Now, speaking of which, speaking of good acquisitions, I did forget somebody who was real good last year. Sean Jerome. I'm glad they brought him back.
Yeah, Sean Jerome.
Good man, dude.
That was
And
a plus.
especially with this spread offense, like I want to see how he breaks out with this spread offense. Yeah.
Tell you what, I'm hoping we still got that army of wide receivers. I'm DeAndre White and DeAndre Smelter, the D-boys.
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait to see him.
I'm telling you right now, between them two, and then I want to see what Mr. Rogers has really to offer for the NFL.
Yeah.
This is why when everybody says they want a receiver, I don't want a receiver. I want to see what's in-house first.
We got some speedy receivers already. Bruce Ellington, Quentin Patton, DeAndre Smelter, DeAndrew White. But then with the offense that I feel like we're going to run, Chip Kelly and Curtis Watkins together, it seems like we're going to have that run game back to San Francisco. I want to see that gold rush come back, which means with Drone, Hyde, Jared Hayne, I hope, and also Dwan Harris, if they bring him back, they're going to be monsters out there. And especially Jared Hayne, he's a good receiver too. I've seen that, blossom out of him. So
Andre and I were talking about that earlier.
We got talent on offense already, so I don't think I think my personal opinion, I want to see a shop around on defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We might need to get a quarterback, though.
I say this.
Really?
We need help
There he goes
on
again with the
offensive
quarterback.
I don't care who we get. We might need one.
DeForest Buckner first round. I don't even want to worry about Goff, man, for real. DeForest Buckner first round, that's my end of story. Because him next to Quentin Dial and Eric Armstead, that's gonna be a monster. And then with like what you said with Laurinaitis, if we can get Laurinaitis and Bowman, then you got Aaron Lynch, and then Eli Harold in the edge rush. That's a vicious front seven.
And listen, and check it out. You add that, you get Shaq Lawson on the other side. Now your edge rushers are complete. But I don't think Shaq's gonna be available in the second round. It's gonna be that number 7 pick. Who is that? That is key to this draft.
Run, DeForest, run.
If they sign this guy, a linebacker, if they sign the linebacker from over there, we might end up drafting either a defensive end or defensive tackle. Buckner, the guy that me and you was talking about one time.
Yeah.
We was texting each other. That guy is he's a beast.
I mean, we're talking about a guy who's got a baseball mitt for a hand. Man, man.
They're saying he's more of a complete prospect than Armstead coming out.
Oh,
and they said he has more upside too, even though they're like the same.
Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year. Y'all talking about DeForest Buckner, right?
Yeah.
Pac-12 Defensive Player of the Year.
Well, Armstead was kind of a question mark on his.
Armstead was a project.
You could, because I remember hearing about that. He wasn't like they said. Once he gets himself grounded, though, he'll be a threat. But his rookie year, he's not going to really be about anything. And he really, he did okay last year, but I want to see him, this year. I want to see what he does.
He'll do it.
I know it can't be easy going through two defensive coordinators in 2 years or 3 if you count his college, but I feel like he'll do a lot better this year.
Tell you what, Andre, and he's in the weight room right now. Wait till he gets that grown man strength, man. Because, he was still playing with baby fat last year, man. Dude, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah. Even Buckner's going to fill out more. Yeah, imagine that.
He's going to be bad.
We got Will Jenkins Diaz. Will, what's up?
How's it going?
It's all right, man. So welcome to the program, dude. What you got on your list of free agents who you just have to have?
I don't know about have to have, but right now I know some free agents, at least one of them who I know we shouldn't get, and that's Myles Jack. I think definitely going to be overpaid, and if you look at his stats over the past 4 years of his career, dude's only had 100 tackles total, not too big on sacks either. I think 5 sacks throughout his whole career.
Now,
there's nothing too exciting about dude for as big as his name is out there in free agency. I don't think we should have to pay that much money for someone like that who hasn't really done much and is pretty much a product of the Denver's defense being so good as it is.
Yeah, that's true.
Von Miller's a beast. He helps out with that. Was that Earl Wolf on their defensive tackle? DeMarcus Ware. Yeah, Danny Wolf. DeMarcus Ware was on there. So, pretty much just Myles Jackson's one guy I don't really think we should be looking for to pick up. I did a lot of research on it. I mean, I don't think we should have to spend too much on a cornerback either, but if we were going to cash out for one, Sean Smith's most definitely the guy I want. I mean, he's 6'2", 215 pounds.
6'3",
That's 6'3". See, there you go. I mean, that's damn near Richard Sherman height right there. So you got him covering some of the top-notch wide receivers who are, going to be 6'3", 6'4", possibly 6'5". It's going to be a good matchup.
I thought he was restricted.
We got some big receivers coming up next year too.
And he's good on press coverage too. No, he's
restricted.
He's unrestricted free agent. Yeah, they didn't franchise tag him. He's unrestricted, so he's going into free agency unless the Chiefs decide to sign him.
Yeah.
Nah.
But
he's gonna cost some money. He's not gonna be cheap for them. So I mean, I think that's something that they just can't afford. I'm pretty sure they'd love to keep him, but. Plus Marcus Peters, rookie defensive player of the year. I mean, they're probably thinking they could afford to lose him.
Yep. And that's going to come to bite him because Marcus got over because of that front line defense that Kansas City had. If they got a good line weakens just a little bit, Marcus may become a little more mortal. But you guys, last year, everybody I talked to wanted Marcus Peters before that draft day. We went right by him, just like we went by Martavius. Man, you know what? We went right by Martavius Bryant. I still don't understand what Trent be thinking.
Trent knew who he wanted.
If he doesn't make a splash
in
this draft, if he doesn't make a splash in this draft, he's gone.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee you, he's gone. He's so far. It's been back-to-back year. He let great players go. They even drafted just right by. If he doesn't make a splash, he's gone.
Hopefully, Chip Kelly knows more about how to do this, because, man.
I feel like Trent Baalke does such a good job at saving Jed York so much money on players that he's got a job there for life, pretty much. I mean, that's his job pretty much.
I said before.
You might be right.
Well said.
The same exact thing.
Yeah, I mean, it's to real Niner fans, it's only obvious to us that that's what it is, because, I mean, he hasn't made a splash in 3 years. That's already enough time. I mean, Harbaugh lost his job in the same amount of time, and that dude did way more than Trent Baalke ever did for us.
Amen.
That's for sure.
But you know what?
Man, Jordan Devy did more than Trent Baalke. Wait.
I can defend Trent for 1 year. You know what? Jimmy Ward is actually going to pay off. That's his best first-round pick. Jesus Christ. How many years?
It only took like
Eric Reed's pretty good.
Eric Reed is pretty good.
Eric Reed, definitely.
Okay, so he
got a
can
little
pick.
sloppy, but he got.
Put it like this: you can maybe count what as many good players as Trent Baalke's drafted on our hand.
In one hand.
Anything. In one hand. Out of what the 4 or 5 years that he's been there.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's not
Did he
in my opinion, that's what I was gonna say. In my opinion, like he's good at picking in like the second and third rounds. He got the Kaepernicks, he got the Bowmans. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He got the. I forgot. I can't even think of who else.
Hey, I tell you what. I have a question. Okay, Norm just made. He says that Trent was responsible for Kaepernick, but everybody says that's Harbaugh's guy.
That's Harbaugh.
Yeah. Baalke let him.
I've heard that story go back and forth for the entire time the Kaepernick's been with us. What is the truth? Is that Harbaugh's pick or is that Trent Baalke's pick?
Baalke was responsible. Baalke was responsible as far as letting Harbaugh use that pick of his. I mean, that's the only way I see he was responsible. Is like, all right, I'll let you take him. That's the only job that he did as far as Kaepernick.
I mean, maybe Harbaugh did put the word in Baalke's ear to get him. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I think one of the main reasons I think why they picked up Chip Kelly is because, I mean, even though Chip Kelly's personnel management wasn't the best in Philadelphia, how good is Trent Baalke's personnel management here in San Francisco? Maybe he does need.
Think about it though. If Harbaugh was still,
go ahead, Emilio.
Well, think about it. Let's say if Harbaugh was still here before Tom Sula left, Gabbert would have never seen that field with what's the name? With
Oh, yeah.
Harbaugh being there, I don't see it. So that you could tell that's just Harbaugh's guy. Cap is Harbaugh's guy. That's
Exactly.
And
so you
also,
can
maybe
see
the offense
past it.
wouldn't have
Because like I say,
Go ahead.
yeah, you could just tell. Gabbert would have never touched that field ever.
Yeah, and,
I
and,
honestly,
maybe
not even
and maybe
unless
the offense wouldn't have crashed so badly either.
Gabbert would
begin
have
with.
touched that
That's
field at all.
another reason Kaepernick is pissed off because he got benched.
I think that's why he fell off. You know, after Harbaugh left, you see his career kind of go down when Harbaugh left the team. That's what I thought.
Every time we saw on the field, on the sideline, what was Harbaugh doing? That's his boy, patting him on the shoulders. That was his boy. That's a dead giveaway. If you
They're
can't
still
see
between
that,
each other.
that's just as
And
What
it's
I'm
actually
can't tell.
giving him instruction, which was the most important thing. Nobody gave him any instruction. Cap was standing over there by himself and going back on the field, making the same mistakes over and over. Jeep Chris didn't know how to do it. He didn't know how to tell
Nobody
him.
was talking to him. Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody was just talking to him.
Hey,
Everybody
hold on, guys. I just realized
and
there's Mark. Mark.
Hey, what's up, Rombo?
Hey, dude. Mark, we're talking free agents this week, man. Who do you like?
I actually made a couple notes, so there's a couple names I well, I mean, cause you guys been talking about like staying in house for as far as wide receivers go. Like Bruce Ellington.
Chip really likes Bruce Ellington.
I wrote down Marvin Jones. He had 65 receptions, 816 yards, 4 touchdowns.
Yeah.
Then there's Travis Benjamin.
Yeah.
68 receptions, 966 yards, 5 touchdowns. So, I mean...
But listen, are these first option receivers? I mean, are these possessions receivers? Because this is the thing. We have plenty of receivers, but who is that elusive number one option? Because Bolden is leaving, and he would, I guess, be considered the San Francisco 49ers number one option as far as receivers. Because, man, if it was anywhere in his area, he was going to pull it down, right? So
Bolden leaving?
Well, he's on free agency.
They just said that he I guess I read something earlier that said he doesn't want to come back. He's at the point where he wants another.
Yeah, it says he wants to go to a contender.
another team that's actually going to have a chance to get to the Super Bowl.
So that lets you know right now. That lets you know right now what he thinks about our team.
Yeah.
But no, Anquan's only got another couple of seasons maximum, so he can't be fooling around the 49ers not knowing what they want to do. So, Mark, Mark, who else you got, Mark?
Shoot. Well, that's mostly it for as far as offense goes, and then defense. I really like Janoris Jenkins, the guy out of L.A. I keep thinking they're still in St. Louis, but they moved, so.
It'll take us a while to get used to that one.
The corner, maybe Sean Smith.
Yeah. Everybody likes Sean.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Let me ask you this. How do you feel? Let me give this to. Let's give this to. Let's see. Is that Perez? Perez, how do you feel about Bruce Irvin, man? Because you know what? I had a thing about Bruce Irvin. I thought he was too light in the pants. But you know what? Bruce Irvin, the way the Seattle Seahawks use him, they put him in coverage way too often. What would he be like in a 3-4 system where he just charges in and goes after the quarterback?
Right now, all I could say is if we get the right middle big boys, I mean those badass nose tackles, with him in the corner, I think he's going to be doing great. Because right now I'm worried if the 49ers not going to sign Ivan Williams. I mean, they haven't signed him yet, and he's a free agent too. He's young, and you know he's a beast in the middle.
Yeah.
And the other guy, I keep on forgetting his name, he got hurt last year. I mean, he's not a young pup either, but, man. I'm worried about.
Are you talking about for the 49ers?
Yeah.
Got hurt last year.
On
the big boy.
Yeah.
Glenn?
Yeah.
Glenn Dorsey?
Yeah, it's Glenn Dorsey.
Yeah, him.
Yeah.
I mean, right now, That's twice in 2 years he got hurt. I mean, to me, he keeps on getting hurt all the time.
No, Glenn's out of
I
a
say
job.
let him go and get the young
He's
guy.
up there in age too.
Yeah, he's 31. Yeah, Glenn's probably out anyway. Yeah, Perez, you got headphones and you got any earbuds by any chance?
Brother, I don't have that, man. My son ruined it. He broke it. Go over there. Go.
There he goes.
Yeah, they over
Background
there
screaming.
fucking out.
Yeah, I did it. All right.
I'll take care of that. I'll take care of that tomorrow.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna see y'all later. I'm at work, man. I'm gonna get back on my break, y'all. Niners all day.
Thanks for coming
All
by,
right.
bro.
Hey, bro.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you for having
You
me.
know what?
All right.
If we sign Irvin, I would love that.
You like that?
Gives
All right.
a little push from pass rush.
All right. Okay.
We need Ian Williams.
Yeah, I was about to ask about Ian Williams. I mean, I'll tell you what. If we don't get Ian Williams, would you take snaps? I'm talking Damon Harrison from the Jets. This dude, because Ian's main job with us is stop the run. But that dude in New York, man, he is very good at stopping the run, too. Whichever one comes the cheapest, the 49ers should take a shot at. What do you think? And you know what I'm talking about when I say Damon Harrison, right?
That big boy in the middle
Yeah.
from the JT. Yeah. This is, believe me, I hear all that crap over here.
That's right,
It's
huh?
not the Jets, it's the Giants. Man, I hate this place. I'm telling you, I mean, I would love for him right there. Oh, it's going to be a bad. All I want is for our defense to be bad like the way it was. I mean, defense wins championship. AK, Denver.
Boy, wasn't that proven this
Yeah.
past Super Bowl? When you look at Manning and how weak, all he did was manage out there, and they won the Super Bowl.
I think Alex Smith would have won the Super Bowl with that kind of defense.
I mean,
easily, because
definitely
Alex
right
Smith
there.
is better than Manning right now, man. You
Yeah.
can grateful that Manning finally said, "Okay, fine, I quit." So.
Maybe not as good as decision making wise, but yeah, Alex Smith is better throwing the ball.
Yeah, because I mean, come on, Manning had nothing left. I mean, throwing waffles out there.
I can't believe he was pretending like he was going to play another year.
I'm so glad he announced retirement.
Yeah, but why? Can you imagine though, man? Because like here you are, you've been playing football forever. You had a bunch of injuries. It's bad to go out like that. That's the problem. You know, you went out in the Super Bowl, and he's hearing what everybody's saying. Everybody's saying, "Oh man, Manning went on half of Manning, and they still won the Super Bowl." Can you imagine sitting around and maybe you're in a coffee shop or a restaurant, people saying, "Oh man, you see that Super Bowl? Man, Peyton didn't even need to show up."
All he has to do is just flash his rings, you know. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
That's all he has
That's
to
all that
do.
matters,
Just like,
man.
who
That's all
cares,
that
you
matters.
know?
Just be like, oh, for real? How
Defense
many of
was
these do
scary,
you got?
Hey, Vernon
First
Davis
QB to
got
win
one,
a
didn't do
Super Bowl with two
nothing.
different teams.
Yeah, if Vernon Davis got a Super Bowl ring and didn't catch one ball of the Super Bowl.
Yeah, but he's playing 5 more years.
Played 5 more years.
Not with us. Not with us.
I can't believe he said that.
Nah, he's just working on his new flavor for Jamba Juice.
How old is that guy?
Somehow, some way.
How old is
He's
Vernon?
there.
You too. Go to your room.
No,
Wait,
he's
wait, guys. Hey,
30,
we
he
don't-
should be 30, 31.
Yo, he is. No, he's so through. I mean, I don't know. Vernon will be
done.
told when he gets to the next camp and they say, "Listen, Vernon, we're sorry, but we're not going to be able to use you this year." What? What are you talking about? What?
Yeah.
You know, I can do anything I
Powerpuff.
want you to play football. Well, you might as well start thinking about doing that. Because Vernon, come on, man. Will Jenkins, Diaz, I want to ask you a question, man. Would you switch to a 4-3? Do we have the right personnel? Could we actually get away with doing that? Do you think that's, because I'm thinking 3-4 are we wearing that out?
I've actually thought about that a lot, only because we'd be able to get a couple more free agents that are pretty good. Get someone like Damon Harrison and re-sign Ian Williams, and you got your 2 defensive tackles right there. You got Arik Armstead, maybe draft Deforest Buckner, depending on the situation. Then you got your 4 linemen up front. And then you add the outside linebackers like maybe a Bruce Irvin in free agency who plays in the 4-3 who can pass rush. And then Aaron Lynch, you know, he's really impressed me as far as some of the past couple players that's been drafted recently. So I think he'd definitely be able to make a good pass rusher in that defense. And that way we would eliminate having to use 2 middle linebackers and having to pick up other players like Will Hoyt or Hodges or something like that. We could just let Bowman do his thing like Bobby Wagner in Seattle.
Mm. My
I
sentiment
wonder-
exactly. And you know what else? Because if we don't get Buckner, it is possible that Joey Bosa could fall right into our lap. And I'm thinking Bosa, he will die out on the
I got
edge. I'm really worried about that.
I got the stats. I mean, he's just as good, if not better, than Buckner when it comes to getting tackles and sacks. And I mean, his tackles for loss are 51. Buckner's are 36. He's got 26 sacks, and Buckner's only got 18, and they played the same amount of times as far as games go. So
different system, though, right?
Possibly, but either way, it seems like Joey Bosa, for his size, knows how to get back there and get the sacks. I mean, Buckner's a big boy, don't get me wrong, but so is Arik Armstead, and I mean, size isn't everything when you can't catch somebody, especially when we're chasing after Russell Wilson. I mean, really, we need to be looking for someone who can catch him,
That's good.
not someone who's taller than him.
Yeah.
Good point. Good point. That is something. Because you're just stopping the run and killing the quarterback. Yeah, you're right. This is why, as you say, in the 4-3, you put in Ian Williams, and he's going to be the run stuffer. And you maybe have a guy like Snaps next to him. Can you imagine Snaps and Ian Williams in the same lineup? And then you got outside of them Buckner or Bosa, and also Quentin Dial in the mix. Man, Jesus, that's a dream come true, but it's not going to happen.
Maybe Myles Jack.
Who?
Yeah. Myles Jack.
Myles Jack, because he can play like any position.
Myles Jack he's not impressive though. I mean, dude, out of like 3 years playing, he only got 4 sacks, 1 interception, 1 forced fumble. I mean, come on now, like, where's the production there?
Is he overrated?
I think so. I mean, 117 tackles in 3 years. I mean, like, are you kidding me? Bowman does that like in almost less than a full season. I mean, I know it's the NFL compared to college, but still, like. And then the sacks, I mean, 4. I mean, I when I first heard about him, I was like, okay, sounds like a dominant pass rusher who can get to the quarterback, but it seems like the quarterbacks are faster than him in getting the ball off, because 4 sacks in 3 years, like I said, I mean, that's not that impressive to me.
You make a good point, because we're talking about a guy who's got high athleticism. This dude can run on both sides of the field. He's a running back, and he's also a defensive. I mean, those.
Yeah, he played everything.
I'm not seeing. And I'm a little concerned with that.
Great athlete, but I just don't think he possesses the talent in our defense, in our division that we play against, to really make that big of an impact. I mean, he could possibly. I mean, I don't know everything about him. I just look at the stats, and what the stats show me is just like he's not that productive. So,
who you been scouting, bro? Because you know what? There's a lot of golden boys that have the spotlight on them, and Trent and his crew looks around those guys every year. I didn't even know what a Kwaski Tart was. And all of a sudden he comes in and he makes an immediate impact. Who do you think would be a better linebacker as far as the draft goes then?
Because
I'm looking at Scooby over in Arizona. I'm looking at Scooby right in my mouth waters, man. This dude is scary. What do you think?
You know what? To be honest, I haven't did too much research what we're going to do past the first round. I'm so excited with our first pick. I honestly think we're going to use it to take Jared Goff. I know a lot of people don't like that, but then once again, look at the stats compared to all the other quarterbacks. Dude's crazy. 91 touchdowns in 3 years.
It's insane.
I mean, come on now. It's insane.
Man.
I know it's in college, but look at all the other college quarterbacks he's going against. Paxton Lynch, Carson Wentz. I mean, these guys don't even compare to his stats as far as quarterbacks. So if we're going to get this new Chip Kelly coach, we might just implement a new quarterback with it too. Because, I mean, come on, let's just be honest with ourselves. Cap's not going to stay there. He don't want to play for them. They pretty much allowed
to play. Just because he doesn't want to play, that doesn't mean we're going to give him up for free or cut him. No,
and I'm not saying
it's going to be a trade.
Somebody get him.
Trade. Nobody wants him. Why are we going to trade him?
Nobody wants him. Yeah, if not,
I don't think it's a good idea to draft a quarterback in the first round. We need defensive player. We need help.
We can fix that in free agency, though. In free agency,
years past, we were champion. We had defense.
Yeah, and I'm not trying to spend time on making a rookie player like Arik Armstead take him 4 years to finally make 5 tackles in a season. I'm looking to get some guys in free agency that can make an immediate impact on defense.
Good point.
Yeah, I just think if Jack or
Buckner
I
want to take the quarterback
falls to us before Goff, I think we're not passing him.
Yeah, I agree with you there. That's the best two we can get out of defense is
And
Buckner or Jack.
as much as I want golf too, like I don't think Baalke would pass him up.
Yeah,
that's
Boza and Buckner are the best options. So is what I think anyway, as far as the first round where we're at 7 that we could possibly end up with.
The only way we could get one of those two guys, in my eyes, I mean, we got to trade up. And the other team that wants to trade is the Chargers. Now Tennessee wants to make a trade, but you got to give up an arm and a leg for that first pick.
Exactly.
There's also the two guys from Clemson. Dodd and I forgot the other guy's name.
Alexander, the cornerback we interviewed.
Shaq Lawson.
Yeah.
Oh, Shaq,
Shaq Lawson.
If he's there in the second round, the 49ers will jump on him. I got a feeling that only makes sense.
So those are possibilities.
Here's the thing. Is running a smoke screen. He has made it seem like he'll drop down in the 3rd round. He's going to go for Connor Cook. Give me a break. Why would you?
Oh my goodness.
I would just about to get.
He's running a smoke screen. He is guaranteed.
I'd rather go for Vernon Adams.
They're going to trade up with the number 3 pick. They're going to trade up because San Diego is willing to give up their pick. They're going to trade up because after the 2nd pick, Goff is gone.
Yeah.
You go to San Diego, give them 2 picks, you get Jared Goff. Watch.
You trade Kaepernick to the Browns.
Yeah.
You trade Kaepernick to the Browns, then you don't have that problem.
That ain't gonna happen.
Hugh Jackson wants a quarterback. What's a new quarterback?
Yeah, but if you trade if you trade Cap to the Browns no longer need to pick up Goff. We could just stay at 7 and get Goff because no one else is going to take a quarterback.
I think the Browns will probably pick up Wentz or Paxton Lynch.
If they do, then we get lucky with Goff.
Because I don't think they want a dude that short quarterback anymore.
Okay, how's this?
Wait. Hold up a second. I want to ask Andre. Wait, hold up a second. Let me, Andre. What do you mean a quarterback that's short?
You know, he's not as tall as Paxton Lynch or Wentz.
Wait, are you talking about Goff?
Yeah.
Goff is 6'4", though.
6'4", isn't he?
Yeah, but how tall was
Johnny Manziel?
Kaepernick's 6'4". Alex Smith is 6'4".
Hey guys, how's this?
Manziel had no height. Come on, he was a child out there playing a man's game.
I honestly still see them picking up Paxton Lynch.
Really, the Browns? All right, well, I'll mark that down. If they pick up Paxton Lynch, I will fall completely off the sofa.
It's either going to be it's either going to be Wentz or Lynch.
I agree with you there.
I don't think
they're
going
to Wentz.
And I still say
guys,
the Cowboys are going to get
what would you do?
Wentz is rated number 3.
We're going to turn it into a mess. We can't be heard. All right, go ahead, Perez. Go ahead, man.
On the 7th round, 7th pick, you got Goff, you got Jack, and you got one of those badass nose tackle, defensive tackle. Who would you guys take?
See, I've been torn about it. Somebody who wants that one? Go one at a time, guys. Who wants that first?
Baby.
I'll go. I mean, I'd take someone on defense because you can't really take a chance on a quarterback right away because if you do draft a quarterback, you have to be 100% certain that he's going to be the future of the, 100% certain that he's going to be the franchise quarterback. And then on top of that, he's probably not going to start right away unless you want to throw him out there because, you know what I mean? So he's most likely going to end up as a backup. So you might want to wait 3rd round, 4th round to draft a quarterback.
Yeah, that's
true. Why? You got the same choice. Why? What are you going to do, man? You're going to take that defender? Or you're going to go ahead and grab Goff or Wentz?
Oh, man. If Buckner's on the board and Goff is on the board, I don't know, man. I was all for Goff last week, but I don't know. Just the fantasy of having Buckner and Armstead on the same line, like, I don't know, man. That just sounds scary. That's like a good scary, scary for other teams.
You're on the clock, Wyatt. You can't stand there and do that, man. You got to make a choice. What are you gonna do?
Well, I would pick Goff, but I know Baalke would pick Buckner.
But there's also the possibility of drafting Vernon Adams later on.
That's true too.
Yeah.
But look at the comparison.
The Connor Cook rumor could be true too.
Yeah, I know that's yeah.
Everyone's forgetting how good Goff is, though. Like Goff compared to all these other quarterbacks we're talking about is just legitimately better than all of them by like far. So I mean, my thing is like he's not just some extra quarterback. Like well, you know, not sure about him. Like look at the stats, bro. I mean, compared to some of the other good pro quarterbacks that are in right now, like Derek Carr, who I honestly wish we would have got back then because I think he's ready to take the team to the playoffs now that Peyton Manning's retired in that division. So, I mean, if Goff can just be at best Derek Carr, I mean, that's a great quarterback for the franchise in the future, to my opinion, and way better than picking up a defensive end, which you don't really hear about defensive ends being J.J. Watts too often. So. True. I mean, we should at least be sure that Buckner or Boza is going to be a guaranteed defensive end, like we talk about a quarterback possibly not being a guaranteed quarterback. So,
true.
I'd rather miss on a quarterback than a defensive end.
Good point. Good point.
You mean you'd rather?
Guys, we got to wrap up. Everybody's got closing. Nate just checked it. Nate, what's up, dude?
What's up? Nothing much, man. Just had some Chinese food. Was relaxing. Felt like hanging out, you know what I mean?
Never heard. You being relaxed, that's pretty cool, Nate. I got a feeling you had some more paraphernalia besides the food, dude. Nate, who you got for your draft, man? We got that coming up in a few days. Who are you picking?
I just want defense, man. That's about it. That's as simple as that. I don't have much to say because I'm not an expert, you know. I realize that because when we drafted Alden Smith, I thought everything was going to be perfect, but no. You know, we missed on J.J. Watt, which was a huge deal, man. I'm like, wow.
Don't get us started on who we missed. Oh, man.
And then we got Chris Borland.
That was a good pick.
Both those were good picks. Yeah. Both those were good picks. One just didn't pan out.
That Harbaugh wanted him.
God, I wish we could get Borland back. Mm-hmm. All right, Nate, we got it. We'll check it out, man. So we'll see. Well, I guess we'll see you next week. All right.
Okay, man. Peace out, brother.
Hey, Mark, what you got anything you want to say before we check out?
Personally, I think I have faith in our defense the way it is right now. I mean, I know it looks bad and everything. Maybe just a few more pieces. I mean, we still got Tank Carradine. You know, all these young players that I guess they need a right coach or a right system to get them in the right direction. I mean, everybody's at least we got maybe a good handful of players that are at least still in their 20s.
Yeah.
It's
a young team.
So, I mean, we still got a young team. So, I still have faith in them. It'd be nice to maybe pick up a linebacker or a veteran, but I honestly feel like we might not need one because of the team that we have, like all the young players that we have. But that's just my opinion.
Cool. That's cool. I agree.
Yeah.
All right, Willie. I mean, Mike. We'll see you next week. Willie Jenkins, closing.
All I gotta say right now is, like I said, keep Jared Goff on everyone's mind as far as the draft pick, and I'll have a bunch of defensive players of free agency tomorrow for you on tomorrow's show to let you everyone see what I think of what we could do to fix our defense so we could avoid having to focus on that in the draft so much this year. Because we got an offensive-minded coach. We need to have new offensive players, and I'd rather Chip Kelly get them young and mold them into his system. So, like I said, Jared Goff, hopefully, and like I said, tomorrow I'll have some more for you tomorrow.
All right.
On free agents for defense.
All right, bro. See you tomorrow.
Take it easy, bro.
All right, man. Take it easy, y'all.
All right. Andre.
Yo.
What you got to say, bro?
You know, I just wanted to throw out a hypothetical real quick. Okay, so not next year, but the year after that, if we got Jalen Smith and then Goff, we're unstoppable right there.
If Jalen heals up.
Yeah, I think he will. I mean, listen, we watched Bowman break his leg in like three different spots.
I saw that.
Yeah, we watched him break his leg in 3 different spots, and he still came back.
It's all
they really want to play,
he didn't come back.
If they really want to play, they can play. They just got to work at it.
Yeah.
You know, maybe. Okay, Jalen Smith starts working out with Bowman, and boom, He might be back next year, first game, or the year after next, first game, 2017.
Okay, I can go with that. All right, Andre. See, I hope you don't have to work next week, man. See you next week.
Yeah, man, me too.
All
See
right.
ya.
Perez.
Yes, sir. All I
Perez.
say is, thank you for having me on the show, man. I mean, I love it. It's great.
Thanks for
And
coming
I'm
by,
still hoping
Perez.
we get a defensive player, baby.
All right. That may be the case, too. All right, bro. Come on back
All
next
right,
week.
you take care.
All right.
Niners for life, baby. Take care.
Yeah. Emilio.
Yo.
Emilio's fully awake now, man.
Yeah, it took some time.
Emilio, what do you got to say, man?
Well, like I said, the whole Goff thing, that's I keep telling you, and I keep saying he's gonna go to a different team. I don't see it, and with the whole reports of what was it, Connor Cook about Baalke wanting him, and they were on him, it seems like they're not gonna try to get Goff. If they do, I keep saying I'm gonna be shocked if they do. If they do get this guy, but like I said, he is one of the best quarterbacks out there. Oh yeah, well, he seems like one of the best quarterbacks out there. I'm not gonna deny that, but it all comes to that. We do need defense. Is that line to get to the quarterback? Like you said, with that lineman, if we get those linemen, we ain't got to worry about too much about the secondary. If we can get to the quarterback, so it comes down to our linebackers and the defensive linemen. So if we get Buckner or Jacks, that would help a whole lot. Because I've always liked the Navarro, Bowman, and Willis. Now if we get Jack and Navarro, that would be great. That'd be awesome. Having that back, that dual threat in the middle. So that'd be. So like I'm pushing for defense on this one.
Because it's secondary coverage as far as the linebackers go. Because Navarro is good at a lot of things, but his coverage on receivers, it could be a little better. But yeah, you get a more athletic guy back there that can cover. Yep, just like Willis. But Willis wasn't fantastic at coverage. Well, that's another story. We'll get back on that next time.
Well, I didn't think he was too bad. It was just sometimes he needed help when he didn't get it.
Yeah, that's true.
With him and Navarro, he did pretty good. It's like Navarro. He's pretty good at it. When he was out there with Hoyt, it didn't help because he was Navarro getting burnt. I'm like, you kid.
That's true.
Come on,
and we lost that game against the Giants just for that reason.
That's exactly my point.
No business that open and to be able to get that ball and just like that the last second. I'm still mad about that.
Navarro. Yeah, I agree with you. Navarro needs help. That's just one thing. He gets help, you get that dual threat again in the middle.
All right. All right, Vito. Next week, bro. All
right, Rambo. All right, man.
All right, Wyatt.
Yeah, Rambo. I was saying last week how like the Cowboys are my biggest fear of maybe drafting Goff, ahead of us. But I think now it's. I think even with Tony Romo's recent little surgery he has to undergo, I still think they take Bosa or some defensive player. I think the Rams or Texans could possibly move up in front of us, like trade up with either maybe the Ravens or the Jacksonville. So to get Goff, I think most likely it'd be the Rams out of the two, and then Texans might wait it out for like Paxton Lynch or some other quarterback, Because the Rams, they had the worst passing offense in the league last year, so they're looking to really improve on that aspect.
Man, I forgot about how many teams are going to be offering things. Do we have enough to offer to beat out everybody else?
We're definitely not going to trade up for Goff.
You have to. There's no way around it, right?
Well, I mean, if we want him, and if Chip thinks that's his guy for the future, then yeah, Baalke has to pull the trigger. But I don't know. I just don't see us trading up for a quarterback. Especially for a quarterback class that's hasn't been great as what critics say.
Oh, that's true, and it's not like last year. So
yeah, you got Buckner's from Oregon. Team him up with Armstead. They're both alike. Myles Jack. I feel like Myles Jack is gonna be a special player, man. He can do it all. He could be like our new Swiss Army knife, but maybe on the defensive side of the ball. I don't know. He's just super versatile. And if some player gets injured or whatever, then he can go and fill in. Then we can keep our best players in those same spots.
Yeah, you're right. There you go. That's probably what they're thinking too. All right, Wyatt. See you next week, bro. Thanks for coming by. All right. Later.
All right, man.
All right. With that said, another Sunday came and gone already. We're right back next Sunday. And you know, after this time next week, we may have signed a couple of free agents. I can't wait to see who's it going to be. Who is it going to be? Niners!